excited because guess what? Dallas Digital Marketing Talk goes Tech Week. That's right, Tech Week is in Dallas for the first time in history. And Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, the man, the celebrity brand manager, Christopher Williams, is here interviewing the best of the best in technology. So come on, follow me as we go into Tech Week and see what's going on. Hello everyone, this is Christopher Williams, your host of Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, and today I told you Dallas Digital Marketing Talk goes Tech Week. And you might have seen her this weekend when I had the privilege of interviewing her on the show. None other than, I dubbed her as the Queen of Technology, but her name is Miss Amanda Signorelli. And right now she's right here with me live in the flesh, and we're at Tech Week at the Bomb Factory in Dallas. And Amanda, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. We've got good energy, we've got great tech that's here, and some fabulous news.
Well, you know, we're so excited that you brought Tech Week to Dallas. I mean, this is something that we've been waiting on for a long time. So I hope you're enjoying yourself. Have you had any barbecue while you've been here?
I haven't yet, but I did get to go over to Deep Ellum Brewery and try some of their wings, so I think that counts for something.
Well, for those that don't know about her, she is awesome. I'm going to let her tell you just a little bit about herself, because today she's a lot busy, but right now, Amanda, tell them a little bit about what you do and who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm CEO of TechWeek. My job is to look at content and trends that are relevant in every single market that we operate. Right now, TechWeek as an enterprise operates in 8 different markets across the globe. We reach about 50,000 people. And this is our first year in Dallas. Probably about 5,000 people coming through. Official announcements will come next week.
Hey, I only interview the best. So if you're looking, look up Amanda Signorelli, follow her on Twitter, follow her on all social media, because she's most definitely on the cutting edge of taking the technology to the next level going into the 2017 year. Technology is huge these days. So we appreciate you for stopping and allowing us to interview you real quick.
Absolutely.
And this is your host, Christopher Williams. I am the celebrity brand manager and also Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, where we talk digital. You wouldn't believe who I bumped to at Tech Week today. Miss Angela Vargo, the Director of Communications for Rise. And Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, as we told you, we always interview the best of the best when it comes to digital marketing. Ms. Vargo, tell us a little bit about what you do at Rise and some of the things you guys got coming out.
All right. Well, Rise is about a year old, and we provide scheduled air service between Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Austin, and we're about to grow into about 3 other markets, including New Orleans, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa.
Okay.
So what we do is we actually are not an airline. We do not own an aircraft. We're a tech company. So we built a platform that allows us to access underutilized inventory in the business aviation space, and we build scheduled service on top of it. So what that means is our jet setters, our business travelers, people who need to get where they need to go, and they need to do it without all the hassles of commercial travel, which includes lines, which includes walking through terminals, which includes boarding with 150 other people. We cut all of that out. So we have private jets.
So you mean tell me you guys are like the Uber of jet setters?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So if I need right now, I need to get on my smartphone, I need to book, get out of town quick. You mean I could just?
Yeah. So what you do is you become a Rise member. You pay a flat fee monthly, and you have unlimited access to over 65 flights a week. If those flights don't work for you, then we have a flight creation platform tool that allows you to go in, you create your own flight within 30 seconds, and if you want to, you can crowdsource it among our membership base. So say you were wanting to go to Austin and you need to go on a specific date. Then you go in, you create your flight, you tell us when and where you want to go. How many seats do you need? I need 3. Well, there's 8 on the aircraft. We go out to our membership base, we crowdsource it among those people to fill that flight so that your cost comes down. So in reality, you're flying private, but you're not paying far off, we pay for commercial.
Oh. So in the world we live in of technology, things are changing rapidly. And it seems like Ms. Vargo is on the cutting edge of helping us as consumers to get to where we need to get at a cost-efficient price, and also to be able to get away from the hassle of trying to just board the airlines. So Rise is most definitely on the rise.
Absolutely.
And you heard it from me right here at Dallas Digital Marketing Talk. I'm your host, Celebrity Brand Manager Christopher Williams, and I have Miss Angela Vargo, the Director of Communication at Rise. And what can they find you at so they can find a little bit more about Rise and all your social media and things like that?
So iFlyRise.com and iFlyRise is all of our social media handles. So just look for iFlyRise and you can find us.
So we're going to say peace out and let's talk digital at Tech Week with Ms. Angela Vargo. We're having a good day today. You wouldn't believe who I have standing with me right now. Brian DeLuca, the CEO of Foot Cardigan. We're live right now at Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, and we're at Tech Week, and he's one of the guest speakers. And he's doing some wonderful, amazing things in the world of sock apparel, right?
Socks.
And I love socks.
Yeah.
So we're going to let Mr. DeLuca tell you a little bit about him and what they're doing on the digital aspect on Dallas Digital Marketing Talk. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
well,
Appreciate
that's
it.
a pleasure.
Thanks for coming out. So no, we're the largest sock subscription. So you actually get a pair of socks in your mailbox every month. People don't get fun mail anymore because you know what you're ordering from Amazon. Like you already know what's coming to you, but we kind of add that surprise that has been missing from traditional mail for a long time. So you don't know what you're going to get in the package until you open it. What kind of sock it's going to be, what color it's going to be, what pattern it's going to be. It creates a little flair for the wardrobe. But what it really does is especially as guys, we have subscriptions for guys and girls. But what it does for guys is typically we don't go buy socks until we have a need for them. Until they have holes in them, they're nasty, whatever it is. And so this fills a need in the sense that like you get them delivered to you, you don't have to go to the store to buy your socks. We deliver them right to you, and it adds that little bit of fun to it.
I got that value. Well, I'll tell you what, he's one of the main guest speakers here today, and hopefully he'll send me some socks in the mail, because I love a good pair of socks.
Absolutely, we can do that.
Now, Brian, you're on the cutting edge. Technology is changing. Obviously, you're here at Tech Week. What do you foresee the company in the next year on a global scale?
Yeah, so being kind of what we like to call a digitally native vertical brand. So a brand that was born online. We manufacture everything ourselves, like everything we do in-house on our own. But where I see that going is really like in terms of marketing and how you promote. It's really about that relationship.
Yes, sir.
I think marketing. There's like people don't want to be sold to; they want to be communicated with. You want to speak to them like they're your friend, and that's really what we try to accomplish.
Well, I'll tell you what, I only interview the best in this vertical, and a lot of my interviewers or clients or friends that are on that level, we're gonna have to get some good people that want to talk.
Let's do it.
I know a lot of people might get Emmitt Smith or somebody to rock those songs.
Let's get Emmitt in them.
Man,
I'm cool
let's
with
do
that.
it. All right. Well, look, you heard it here first on Dallas Digital Marketing Talk. Mr. Brian DeLuca, he's doing amazing things. Where can they follow you and tell them about your social media?
Well, you can follow Foot Cardigan at Foot Cardigan anywhere online, and then if you want to follow me personally, I don't know why you want to do that, but you can, and at Brian DeLuca, Brian with a Y.
Yo, he's the coolest guy. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, pleasure, man. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
So I like to say, are you excited today? Come on, Stacey, are you excited? Come on. Hi, this is Christopher Williams, the CEO and the host of Dallas Digital Marketing Talk. As I told you before, Dallas Digital Marketing Talk goes Tech Week. And right now we have Nick Moquet,
Yes.
who is the host of Tech Week today in Dallas. And man, we have an awesome time. I'm gonna let Nick tell you a little bit about who he is, what he does, and what he's doing today.
So I'm the managing editor of a tech site called Digital Trends, but I'm not doing events like this. And what Digital Trends is a consumer tech magazine. We are the largest independent tech site online, which means we have no corporate overlords. We don't have anybody to tell us what to write or how to write about it. And we cover everything from smartphones to TVs, laptops, you name it. We do news and we do reviews, and that's what brought us out to Tech Week.
Awesome. And you're from Portland, right?
That's correct.
So how are you liking Dallas right now? Dallas, Texas.
I wish that I didn't bring the rain with me because I was hoping to escape the rain, and I got here. It is a warm rain, though. I will give you guys that.
Yeah, it's pretty warm right now. Hoping no tornadoes will come.
we had a tornado in Oregon actually like 4 weeks ago. It's very rare. It happened on the coast. Yeah.
Global warming.
Maybe there's more of that.
Well, hey, we want to thank Nick for stopping by and sharing this with us. Follow him on all social media.
Yes, I'm on Twitter at Nick Mokey, M-O-K-E-Y.
You heard it right here from Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, where we talk digital. Once again, this is your host, Christopher Williams, and you're tuned in to Dallas Digital Marketing Talk. We're live at TechWeek. Exciting. These two gentlemen just got off the stage with amazing things that they're doing for the youth and the community and in business and in entrepreneurship. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and I'm going to sit back and let you enjoy what they have to say.
My name is Callum Butts. I'm with the AT&T Foundation, and I manage a portfolio of funding focused on supporting underserved youth, trying to help kids get through high school, make sure that they are ready for college and
My name is Billy Lane. I'm the managing director for Perscolas. Perscolas is a job training organization that takes a social venture approach to job training. We help to expand the pool of talent that tech employers have to choose from by providing opportunities for young people to build skills and move their way into lucrative IT careers. Our program is free.
Nice. So you guys are providing a platform for the youth.
We are. We look at youth that are between 18 and 24, and we do actually do beyond it. We do youth and even adults who are 24 and older. The youth that are 18 to 24 obviously have a special place here in Dallas because one of the things we recognize is fewer folks from that population are going directly to college, and we don't want them to slip out of the chain just because they are maybe not ready to go to a Division I school. That doesn't mean they should slip out of the chain because they're talented. Those are our assets. Those are our resources. So we kind of see ourselves as helping keep them connected to careers. And once they figure out what they want to do, they can go to college.
Now you said connected. Now we're going to get to that stuff. Sure. Now, you know we live in an algorithm world, a world based on digital technology and social media. Now, youth are different now. You use these smartphones. Now, you guys are just like me. You know, we come from an era where we're a little bit different. But we're still here and we're still engaged. AT&T and yourself, you know, how are you guys using digital marketing and social media to reach those youth, to target those youth? Is that some of the things that you guys are doing right now?
Well, we do have a presence. We have a social media presence, obviously. We have ads on Google and Facebook and whatnot. A lot, believe it or not, in that sense, we're probably a little bit old school. A lot of our referrals come from when young men and women go through our program and they go tell their friends. And they tell their friends in a number of ways. Sometimes they tweet it, sometimes they Snapchat it, sometimes they meet up at the game or a concert and say, look, I just heard about this program, I'm going through it, you ought to check it out. So in a way, a little old school, new school.
Yeah, you gotta have a little old school.
Yeah.
That's how you win championships.
we absolutely do use social media and technology to try to connect our students to services that they need. So we do a lot of online mentoring, connecting our employees to students through mentoring platforms. We are starting to fund some programs where the organizations use technology to stay in touch with those kids. But at the core of what we do, the best way to help kids move through high school and make that connection between school and career very clear is a very involved personal engagement with adults. So we still do a lot of that.
Yes, it's really important. Me being a brand manager, I believe in being a brand like TechWeek and things of that nature. I want to introduce you guys. Des Bonner, would you mind stepping in for a second? This young man, if you don't mind, I want to bring him over here because I believe that he exudes everything that you guys are teaching. That's to my understanding. Des, would you mind coming in and telling everyone a little bit about what you do and what about Young Dynasty?
Yes, sir. Well, with these guys, you can see for one, they're amazing. For what we do, and that's why we thank people like them. Because shortly with my story, I was looking for advice and I was looking for somebody to help bridge that gap from where I was at to where I was trying to go and I couldn't find it, which was the reason that we created Young Dynasty, so we can showcase the process and so those who have questions can get answers. And so looking at them and listening to them talk to them, and you can see how their main focus is to make sure they can help, our generation and under be able to get where they're trying to be is amazing. So I feel like this is definitely going to be a good relationship that we can have. They're definitely, answering the questions that I had before I even met them, and just let you know how the universe works, right? I mean, if you know what you're trying to do, you just move, the universe will help make sure, the people you need to meet will be right there with you. So I'm elated, to be able to be in their presence, and I'm thankful for what they're doing because I know they're going to help a lot of young people like myself. So I personally thank you guys for that.
All right, good to meet you.
Likewise.
Now, see, look, bridging the gap, technology, that's what it's all about. Now, guys, would you mind telling everybody where they can find you guys on social media and where they get in touch with you to know a little bit more about what you're doing?
Absolutely. At Perscolas, if you're on Facebook, and if you're on Twitter, use hashtag PERSCHLOALAS.
We are at Connect to Good through AT&T.
And you can find me, we're live. Interludes are always good, right? So this is where the young side come in there. While we interview, I'm also about to make sure we put everybody on Snap. That way they're able to do what they need to do. So that's that bridge gap. That's the bridge gap. But you can find me at, I am Dez Bonner on all social medias, throughout social media, as well as at Young Dynasty Inc. If you want to see the business. All right, so we're back with these gentlemen. You see behind the scenes, live in full effect. Gentlemen, let them know your name and where they can find you at. We'll make sure we make it happen.
Callum Butts at AT&T.
Billy Lane at Perscolas.
That's not how it works. 15 seconds.
Gotcha.
So we're about to do another 15.
So as you can see, Perscola, AT&T, Young Dynasty, Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, a place where we talk digital. Join us at DD Marketing Talk. It's your host, Christopher Williams, saying thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Dallas Digital Marketing Talk, where we talk digital.